What if everything astronomers thought they knew about planets was suddenly proven wrong? Deep in our galaxy, researchers made an extraordinary discovery, a world so bizarre that according to decades of planetary science, it simply shouldn't exist. Scientists were stunned. Every computer model predicted this planet should have disappeared billions of years ago. And yet, there it was, orbiting a dead star as if the impossible had become reality. The truth turned out to be far stranger than expected. This is the story of one of the most mysterious planets ever discovered, PSR B1620-26b, often nicknamed the Methuselah Planet. At first glance, the system itself already seemed impossible. Most planets form around young stars surrounded by clouds of gas and dust. Over millions of years, gravity slowly shapes that material into planets. It's a process astronomers have observed across the galaxy, and for decades, it seemed like the universal blueprint for planetary formation. But this planet wasn't orbiting a young star. Instead, it was found orbiting something far stranger, a rapidly spinning pulsar, the collapsed core of a massive star that exploded, together with a white dwarf. A pulsar blasts intense beams of radiation through space like a cosmic lighthouse, spinning hundreds of times every second. The violent supernova that created it should have destroyed any nearby planets, yet somehow one survived. Scientists immediately realized they were looking at something that challenged nearly every expectation. Researchers first detected the strange object by carefully studying tiny changes in the timing of radio pulses coming from the pulsar. These pulses are so incredibly precise that even the gravitational pull of an invisible planet can slightly alter their arrival times on Earth. Those tiny disturbances revealed an invisible companion. Further observations confirmed the astonishing truth. A giant planet, roughly 2.5 times the mass of Jupiter, was quietly orbiting this extraordinary stellar pair thousands of light years away in the ancient globular cluster Messier 4. But that wasn't even the biggest surprise. When astronomers calculated the age of the system, they found something almost unbelievable. The planet appeared to be around 12.7 billion years old. To understand how shocking that is, consider Earth's age. Our planet formed about 4.5 billion years ago. The Sun itself is younger than this mysterious world by billions of years. That means this planet was already ancient before our own solar system even existed. Scientists were stunned. According to earlier theories, the early universe simply didn't contain enough heavy elements to build giant planets efficiently. Shortly after the Big Bang, the universe was mostly hydrogen and helium. Elements like carbon, oxygen, silicon, and iron, the building blocks of rocky worlds and planetary cores, were still extremely rare. Many astronomers believed giant planets couldn't form until generations of stars had created these heavier elements. But Methuselah seemed to ignore that rule entirely. If its estimated age was correct, then planets were forming much earlier than scientists had imagined. The discovery forced researchers to reconsider one of astronomy's biggest assumptions. Maybe the universe became capable of building planets much sooner. Maybe worlds began appearing while the cosmos was still in its infancy. And perhaps countless ancient planets have existed for billions of years longer than anyone expected. But another mystery remained. How could any planet survive the catastrophic explosion that transformed its parent star into a pulsar? A supernova releases unimaginable energy. Nearby planets are expected to be vaporized, ejected into deep space, or pulled into chaotic new orbits. Yet this giant planet was still there. Some researchers proposed that it somehow survived the stellar explosion itself. Others suggested an even stranger possibility. Perhaps the planet wasn't born there at all. Inside dense globular clusters like Messier 4, stars frequently pass surprisingly close to one another compared with our region of the galaxy. Over billions of years, powerful gravitational encounters can completely rearrange entire planetary systems. The planet may have originally orbited a different star before being captured into its current orbit during one of these rare cosmic encounters. Either explanation sounded extraordinary. Both challenged long-standing ideas about how planetary systems evolve. And the deeper astronomers investigated, the more mysterious the story became. Because this impossible planet wasn't just rewriting the history of planets, it was rewriting the history of the universe itself.
If the Methuselah Planet truly formed nearly 12.7 billion years ago, then it witnessed a universe that looked nothing like the one we see today. Back then, the Milky Way was still young. Countless stars had yet to be born. Our sun didn't exist. Earth didn't exist. Even many of the elements that make up our bodies were still being forged inside generations of stars. And somewhere in that ancient universe, this remarkable planet was already circling its host system. Researchers made an extraordinary discovery. Because the planet wasn't simply old, it was living inside one of the galaxy's oldest surviving stellar neighborhoods. The globular cluster Messier 4 contains hundreds of thousands of tightly packed stars, many of them among the oldest known in the Milky Way. These ancient clusters are like time capsules, preserving clues from the early history of our galaxy. But they are also incredibly chaotic places. Stars constantly influence one another through gravity. Close encounters can pull planets away from one star and place them into orbit around another. Binary stars can exchange partners. Entire systems can be rearranged over millions or even billions of years. Scientists began asking an astonishing question. Could the Methuselah Planet have survived not just one extraordinary event, but several? Imagine a world that formed around one ancient star, endured violent gravitational encounters, escaped destruction, and eventually settled into orbit around a pulsar and a white dwarf. It sounds like science fiction, yet modern simulations show that such complex gravitational exchanges are actually possible inside dense globular clusters. The truth turned out to be far stranger than expected. Instead of following a simple, predictable history, some planets may experience journeys lasting billions of years, moving through entirely different stellar systems before reaching their final home. This realization has changed how astronomers think about planetary evolution. For decades, planets were viewed as relatively stable members of their original solar systems. Now researchers know the universe can be far more dynamic. Some worlds may be cosmic travelers, others may survive disasters once thought impossible, and a few may preserve records of cosmic history stretching almost back to the beginning of the universe. The Methuselah Planet also changed another important assumption. Scientists once believed that planets around exotic objects like pulsars would be exceptionally rare. After all, supernova explosions are among the most violent events in the cosmos. But discoveries over the past several decades have shown that nature often finds surprising ways to rebuild after catastrophe. Planetary systems are far more resilient and creative than anyone expected. Each new discovery expands the range of environments where planets can exist. Worlds have now been found orbiting binary stars, ultra-cool dwarf stars, white dwarfs, and even the remnants of exploded suns. Every one of these discoveries forces astronomers to rewrite another chapter of planetary science. And perhaps the biggest lesson is this: the universe does not always follow the rules we expect. Again and again, observations have overturned theories that once seemed unshakable. Scientists build models based on the best available evidence, every so often, nature reveals something so unexpected that entirely new ideas become necessary. The Methuselah Planet is one of those discoveries. It suggests that planet formation may have started much earlier than previously believed. It demonstrates that planetary systems can survive or be rebuilt after extreme cosmic events. And it reminds us that even after decades of exploration, the universe still holds astonishing surprises. Somewhere among the hundreds of billions of stars in the Milky Way, there may be countless other ancient worlds waiting to be discovered. Planets older than our Sun, older than Earth, and perhaps even older than many of the stars surrounding them today. Each one could reveal another missing piece of the story of how planets, solar systems, and galaxies came to exist. Scientists were stunned by one impossible planet, but history suggests something remarkable. Whenever astronomers discover one object that shouldn't exist, they're usually not looking at an exception. They're looking at the beginning of an entirely new understanding of the universe. And that may be the greatest mystery of all.